Hi everyone, it's Gina McDowell here again. I am joined today by Reggie Ash, who is the clinical coordinator of the Eating Disorders program here at the hospital. Reggie is here today to help us tackle a pretty tough topic to talk about. We are trying to increase awareness around eating disorders, and there are three things that Reggie would like to chat with us about today. One is healthy eating, two would be purging behaviors, and three would be comorbid conditions. So Reggie, what are some things that you would like parents and families to be aware of when it comes to healthy eating and healthy foods?
That all food is good food. In our program, it's not about the food pyramid and doing this or counting calories. It's about challenging that sometimes you have to eat pizza. Sometimes you have to eat a hamburger. All food is good food. It's about moderation.
Yeah, it sounds really good. I think that's probably something that a lot of us could probably learn from, right?
You can have a treat, you can have fast food, and it's not going to hurt you.
Absolutely. And then what about purging behaviors? What are some things that parents would need to be aware of or be on the lookout for?
Yep. Definitely one thing is that purging is not only self-induced vomiting. That is a piece you can be aware of. If there's trips to the bathrooms right after a meal, there could be some self-induced vomiting occurring, but also be aware of over-exercising. If your kid is involved in a sport and they just got back from practice, there's no reason to get on the treadmill. They just got back from practice. So over-exercising is purging behavior also, as well as laxative abuse. If you're taking laxatives and there's not a stomach ache, that's a sign, or even diet pills.
Okay. Yep, so definitely some things to keep an eye out for. And then finally, comorbid conditions.
Yes, so eating disorders, 90% of eating disorders are diagnosed with something else. So in other words, there could be trauma, there can be depression, there can be anxiety. Some of those other mental health disorders that are out there can also be a risk factor for eating disorder.
Gotcha. So what I'm hearing you say too is that just because a teen might be dieting or they're all of a sudden just maybe starting to focus on their weight a little bit, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have a diagnosis for an eating disorder.
Correct.
Nothing's going on. Great.
Correct.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us today.
Absolutely.
If you all would like additional information about eating disorders, check out the blog post below. That's all we have for you today. So don't forget to like us and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.